Hello, my friends. Are we having fun yet? So I'm going to give you guys just a moment to start logging in here. But the topic that everyone keeps talking about is the full moon. If you go outside, you can see in a lot of you where you're not cloudy or overcast, there's a beautiful full moon out. And as you all know, full moons and planets are not affecting you. They are simply messengers of opportunities. And this full moon today is in Leo. Now, I really don't care what the moon is and what it does, but full moons are closure, right? But they also illuminate what you want to close. So it's really just the messenger of Leo, which is fun. Right? Stop dimming your light to fit in. And most of us are dimming our light. You know where you're dimming your light. You know where you're holding back. You know what you're afraid of. And it's saying, are we having fun yet? So you can look at any area of your life, the dark spots, the insecurities, the stuff you do not want to deal with. And you're like, oh, but if I take one more supplement, if I take one more pill, if I do one more thing, I'll feel better. And really it's about going inside and going, oh yeah, that door is closed. I've dimmed my light. That is not where I want to go. That's what this Leo moon is all about. Now, if you don't know how to read your own personal blueprint chart, you can go to my website, IDeserveItNow.com, or even link is in the bio, and get Self-Awareness Astrology 101. It's a mini tutorial and it'll show you how to read your chart and go, where is Leo affecting me? For me personally, it's in my third house of communication. And I've sat and thought, I have been dimming my light. I am tired of, I have this mantra that I teach. You can come to my house, because I've had a lot of boundaries up, and I'm like, they're not really boundaries. They're just justification of how I want to live my life. And it's basically this: make a choice. If you're coming into my space, are you going to be an asshole or awesome? And people keep asking me, I have a product line. You can go on my shop, on my website, you can see them. I haven't put this one up yet, but we're going to get this sweatshirt going, which is make a choice. Asshole or awesome. And it's so simple, right? We're like, well, it can't be that. It's that basic. And so I've been holding back in my own dimming my light and going, okay, in the communication house, in the one-on-one, in the social, in my community house, like in that area of my personal chart and my blueprint. Now, does it affect your whole chart? Yes. But you're going to feel it there a little bit more, because it's saying, are you dimming your light to fit in for other people? Are you showing up and dimming so you don't have to be called an asshole? Or are you being awesome and being yourself and being bright and being who you are? That's Leo energy. Think about it. It's the lion, big old mane. They lead. So go where you want to go. Be who you want to be. But I'm saying be it awesome. Instead of feeling like you have to be an asshole and angry and irritated. Now that's what we're all letting go, because it also rules the inner child. We talked about this on my last podcast, Truth Tribe podcast. If you didn't listen, it's number 104. And it's talking about you're all getting the shit test right now. You're all getting shit, a shit test, a shit test, a shit test, and you're getting triggered to see if you're going to go into your asshole little inner child version of you. Are you going to be an asshole? And then you're going to temper tantrum, and you're going to fall apart, and you're going to have these moments. Why is this happening? To see if you're evolving. There's no right or wrong. I gave you the steps of ascension, what we're all going through. There's no right or wrong step. None of that matters. And the moon and the planets, as much as I teach astrology on everything I do, it's all about Christ consciousness, Buddha consciousness, light consciousness, source consciousness. You stand in the center of your astrological blueprint, and you are the light. You're the lighthouse, and you have 12 houses, 12 rooms, and some of them are partying, and some of them are padlocked shut with the dark. And if you're dimming any area of your life, you're dimming to fit into the world. And that's what this moon is doing for all of you. And it's probably specific in one area of your life that you're feeling a little bit more. And I'm like, am I teaching how I want to teach? Am I writing how I want to write? And there's parts of it I was like, yeah, probably not. It just gave me a message. The moon is just a messenger trying to get you to wake up to where you're dimming your light. Now, if you want to understand that, you have to want that. You have to want to master all 12 aspects of your life, all 12 categories of your life. That is divine consciousness. That is oneness. That is divine mastery of who you came to be. Right? And so it's very simple when we kind of justify down and go, am I looking at myself or am I looking out there on this phone and being told, oh my gosh, this is happening, this drama, which is very Leo. Look at all the drama, right? Leo's all about acting and on stage and so dramatic, and this is a problem, and my health is a problem. When you focus on a problem and then you got to go find a solution or a supplement or a pill or a doctor to fix it, then you're going to hold on to the problem instead of no. Divine conscious. God did not make you all to be sick, my friends. Period. You all have not just sick codes in you, sick DNA in you. You have healing codes and healing DNA in you, but you're not activating that. You're being told it can't, and I'm calling you bullshit. When it comes to your wealth, you have an epigenetic line of people who say, no, we're always wealthy. That's why wealthy stay wealthy. And the poor stay poor, because we have to go cut the cord and say, no. I choose a new DNA code. I choose to illuminate my health, my wealth, and then it comes to love. And that's where the shit tests are coming from. People are poking you and prodding you and triggering you to go, but I'm not loved and I'm not lovable. And oh my God, it's just exhausting. And my inner child, I teach inner child. I teach your shadow beast. I teach your iPod. The shit that you got from mom and dad isn't their shit, isn't your shit. It is a generational epigenetic string of pearls. And the second you cut the cord and you cut that string, all the pearls fall to the ground and they go back into the universe where they came from. All the epigenetic memory and emotion and all these things that you've been holding on to, they go away. Why? Because you choose oneness. You choose oneness with your healing codes. You choose oneness with your wealth codes. You choose oneness with your love codes. You choose oneness with your healed, divine, Christ, Buddha, God consciousness DNA, which is you are all things. The problem is you have been programmed you've been programmed for the entirety of the Earth's plane, right? Of existence, of human existence on the earth plane. Okay. You've been programmed to believe out there and down here. Heaven's out there, a God is out there, divine is out there, and you're down here. And then there's this kind of amnesia, separation. You forgot. It's the Akashic records. It's the past lives. It's generations in here. But you can't remember them, right? Well, you don't need to remember them. All you need to go is there a pattern? Oh, there's a pattern. And you don't need to know the pattern after you start seeing a pattern in yourself saying, I'm repeating it. You are repeating your mom and dad's patterns. You're repeating your grandpa's patterns. You're repeating it until you get into oneness and self-mastery. And you say, oh, I have a blueprint on my own birth chart. Again, the DMT method, next weekend, one day, Saturday, we tap into all 12 categories of your Christ consciousness, of your divine consciousness, of your oneness, and say, oh, I might have door number 3, 5, and 2 closed. Actually, I got them padlocked with the lights off, and I'm not going in. That's what this full moon is doing to all of you. It's saying, hello, people. Are you dimming your light? You're all lighthouses. You all came here to shine that specific DNA of light to oh, I can master my entire life. But you have been told for so long, for the entirety of your epigenetic, the epigene is the emotional gene, okay, your higher gene. And we're moving from that 12-strand DNA to 24-strand DNA. And that's what I'm trying to explain to all of you is that happens when you're in alignment with all 12 so that you shine a bright lighthouse in every room. And you can see it right clear as day on your piece of paper, on your own birth chart. So if you haven't signed up for the DMT method, it's one day, online virtual event. Go also a link in my bio. I'll put it in the notes later after we're done with this. And you'll work through your entire birth chart, and you will literally charge water with your healing codes of DNA. But here's the trick. This is coming up for everyone, and I'm going to tell you something secret, like not really a secret, but I deal with thousands of people, corporate clients, private clients, and we don't want to see the dark rooms. And I can see them clear as day. As soon as I look on your chart, I'm like, why are you avoiding this? And they're like, yeah, I know, but. Now it's only going to be up to each of you to decide if you want to see it. I'm like, what if somebody knows? Nobody gives a shit. They really don't. They're in their own closed doors, dark rooms, insecurities. So this Leo moon is more powerful than just, oh, it's a full moon in Leo and it's telling you to go be more playful. Are we having fun yet? It's more than that. It's triggering humanity, the collective, to wake up and say, this shit isn't fun anymore. This shit actually was never fun. Wait a minute, do I have no control? You actually have no control of the outside. You only have control of mastering this. And we've gotten manipulated through religion and all these false gods. There is only one God, divine consciousness God, which is inside of you, which you are a replica of all things at all times in all ways until you decide which version of that. Do I want to play the high version of that replica that I'm seeing in my world, or do I want to play the low version? And most people are playing low. So we're out looking for a pill, a person, a doctor, a healer, this, and they're great until you realize you're putting your hands in them, and because it doesn't work, because you get to choose. I choose high immunity. I choose to eradicate any infections and diseases and functional toxins that are in my body. I choose to get that out of my space, and I choose divine DNA. I choose to be immune. I choose to attract security and foundation and abundance. I choose. So we're not literally commanding our bodies to attract the highest version of our blueprint. We are separate from divine and our physicality. And in here, it's all dark until you choose to illuminate the whole thing. And that is you standing in the center of your birth chart, illuminating all 12 rooms and being the brightest freaking lighthouse that you've ever been, and not in fear. No one's going to run away, I promise you. They're just going to go, how'd you do that? Very simply, at the DMT method, on a piece of paper, that you start charging your water with those high frequency codes and watch your life shift. That's how basic you can do it, but you have to show up. And what I'm watching is people who cannot show up for one single day, take time out of the external drama, this on your phone, and then regurgitate it to everybody, which means you're still in the darkness in between. So, my friends, Leo, full moon, the sign of the lion, the beautifulness of Leo. It's fun. It rules offspring. It rules creativity. It rules being on stage. It rules shine your light. Be your own leader. And when you can do that and you're not having fun somewhere in your life, it's time to take back your life. Now, if you can't make it on Saturday and you don't know your chart, go onto my bio or go into the notes below and literally or you can comment Astro, but if you want to attend the full one day, comment DMT. Comment DMT and I will send you the link, or DM me, whatever you need to do, and I'll send you the link. Go register for one single day of mind-blowing, shifting energy of going, wait a minute, I do think pretty shitty in that category of my life. So I'm creating the darkness and the space in between of not illuminating my entire lighthouse. I get it. I've been illuminating my communication, my speaking, and then what do I want to write? My next book, right? We've done 6. Now it's time to go to the next. Absolutely, I will send you the DM. I just got the note. I've been doing the same thing, my friends. I've been going into that inner child and going, what patterns am I repeating? I don't want that anymore. I'm not having any fun. It's time to start having fun and be prepared that Leo is going to say, if you illuminate and you say, it's time to start having fun, I guarantee you those around you who don't want to illuminate, who don't want to look at their inner child, their inner selves, are going to get aggravated, because the brighter you are, you illuminate their darkness and it irritates the crap out of them. But I guarantee you they'll be grateful when they see where you go and they want to follow. So anyway, comment DMT, follow me if you don't already. I'll keep bringing up more stuff. We'll talk about each house and different things as we keep going. But if you're not a member of the Truth Tribe as well, go register for the Truth Tribe. It's free. It's on my YouTube as well as Spotify and Apple podcasts, and you can listen if you don't want to watch. And go listen to Monday and see what stage you are in the ascension process. I will see you all next Saturday at the DMT Method. It's going to be amazing. It's online. You get to sit on your comfy couch and literally evolve and shine your light and start having some fun. I love you all. You guys have an amazing weekend. Oh, by the way, happy Valentine's Day. I'm sending you all my love. You don't need to have a Valentine. You need to put it back into you and start loving you and spoil the shit out of yourself on Valentine's Day. I love you. Brightest blessings. You guys have a great day. Take care.